Potters, and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. Now, as most of you'll know by now, First Minister for Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon, intends to hold another independence referendum. You know, the second attempt at trying to gain independence for Scotland. Now, when the original one was run back in 2014, I supported Scotland's bid for independence. You know, whichever way it went, I would have supported them as an Englishman. But this time round, I don't know. I'm just fed up of hearing about it, and I'll be honest with you, I'm becoming quite anti-Scottish with the rhetoric, the constant flow of negativity that's coming out of Holyrood and Bute House. You know, you get to the stage where you just think, if you want to go, bloody well go, and we'll be glad to see back of you. Now, when I do get them type of thoughts, I always try and stop myself, because you have to remember that although Nicola Sturgeon represents the Scottish people as First Minister, she doesn't speak for every Scottish person, and that there are a lot of people in Scotland today who want to remain part of the United Kingdom. I mean, there's another petition online that's been launched trying to stop this, you know. So it does show that there are a lot of Scots out there who want to remain British. Now, I can't understand the idea of gaining independence to then go and surrender it to the bureaucrats over in Brussels. That doesn't make any sense at all to me. It also doesn't make any sense to quit a union that you've been in for 300 years, and you're doing quite well out of it, really. You know, you're getting money under the Bartlett formula. That's what's keeping you free prescriptions and all the other little niceties that you have. Yet, you know, you want to keep kicking and attacking English people. I mean, I'd honestly believe that she hates English people. And there is a particular type of Scot out there who thinks that way. I'm sorry, Scottish people, but there is. I've come across this a few times in my life. The very first time I came across it was my old headmistress at primary school. She was Scottish, and any chance she had to put England down in front of us and sneer and look down her nose at England, she did. Yeah, hang on, you're actually working in England. If it's so great in East Fife, where she come from, why the hell are you not, why are you not headmistress of a school there, you think to yourself. As kids it goes over your head, you don't understand it, but as an adult, you do start thinking that way. But anyway, back to Nicola Sturgeon. I think she's no intention of trying to meet our Prime Minister on anything. She doesn't want to agree on anything. She's put down so many demands that are, she knows damn well Theresa May can't honour them. Demanding that there's a place there in the EU. Well, that's not our decision to make. That's up to the EU. So I don't know. I don't like her to start off with. I think she's just a rabble-rouser. She's the worst type of nationalist. She's just trying to whip up hatred on both sides of the border. And it's actually working on this side. I think there's a lot of English now who are thinking, just take your hook. Get out if that's how you feel. We'll build a direct border across there and we'll leave you to it. And then when you do end up bankrupt, because the EU don't want you, then we'll just loan you a load of money at a big extortionate price. A bit like we did with the Republic of Ireland when they got their independence in the 1920s. But I don't want to be like that. Like I say, I do support Scotland and I do like the Scottish people, but, as somebody wrote in one of the newspapers, lovely views and selling tartan kilts, your economy won't run on that. They've never answered the question of what currency they'd use, in the interim period before they joined the EU. And if they joined the EU, they'd be forced to take the euro over. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Scotland should be independent? Have you become like me? You've got fed up of hearing about it, and every time, you pick up a newspaper or if you watch TV, she's on ranting and raving about Scottish independence and Scottish prospects and all that business. Remember, she doesn't mention about any of the rest of the UK. It's just Scotland this and Scotland that. Like I said, the worst type of nationalist. In my opinion, a vile woman. And it's to be hoped that Scotland, when the general elections come round, dump her and dump her hard. I do hope that if she does get the referendum she's pushed, she gets whitewashed and we'll never have to hear from her again. That said, for us English, if she does get independence for Scotland, we'll still not have to hear about her again, will we? So anyway, I'll leave it there, and until the next time, as always, it's bye-bye for now.